Well, hello and good evening. Welcome to the Back of the Net match watch-along. It's Norwich City versus AFC Bournemouth from Carrow Road. Congratulations, Norwich have been promoted this afternoon. The match starts in less than 15 minutes and the team news with myself, Sam Davis and Jeff Hayward is coming right up. Now, if you want to get interactive on chat, you can do so by sending us a message. And plus, why not support us with a super chat? It's a paid-for message, but we'll guarantee your message gets on screen. And how are you watching us today? We'd love to know. Tweet your watch-along setups to @AFCB podcast, and we'll get them on screen throughout the show. And afterwards, of course, it's a chance for you to have your say in the full-time free-for-all. That's at 10 p.m. straight afterwards. Please do get involved. We would love to hear what you have to say. And remember, you can like this video to help support us. And why not subscribe as well to follow AFC Bournemouth's playoff push. We certainly can't wait. And the main man is right there. Jeff Hayward's with me. Jeff, how are you?
Really good. Really looking forward to tonight's game. And, of course, the watch-along and an hour and a half of your time, Sam.
This is your watch-along debut. You've seen Tiggs do it. You've seen Tom do it. Are there a little bit of nerves or not really?
Definitely. I mean, the boys have set the benchmark and there's a lot to live up to. I've not got Tiggs's hair. I've not got Tom's youthful good looks. You know, how am I going to cope? I just don't know.
I'm sure you'll be fine. So the watch-along setup is the fact that we are reacting to what we're seeing on TV. Right. We understand that some of you at home will be watching on Now TV, where there's quite a substantial delay. There are some people that are going to be watching on Sky Sports through your dish. Therefore, it's going to be as instant as it can be. We've chosen a sort of middle ground, so hopefully we're not going to be too much of a spoiler. But if you're watching on Now TV, we will be a little bit ahead of you tonight. But it's a huge game for AFC Bournemouth. And Jeff, I think we should just go ahead and see the team news. So we are unchanged. There we go. We got Asmir Begovic, the back line of Adam Smith, Steve Cook, Cameron Carter-Vickers, Lloyd Kelly. He's gone for Pearson this time, which was what Neil Dawson suggested over Wilshere for the away games. Lerma and, of course, Philip Billing playing a more advanced role, not shown there on the BBC graphic. And Brooks, Solanke and Dan Juma. What are your initial thoughts of that team when you saw it released, Jeff?
Yeah, pretty much what I expected. And it's the team I would have picked. Pearson is that player that you want in the midfield to make it difficult for Norwich to play through us. They are probably the best side that we faced, or the best midfield that we've faced. You know, Buendia is a really good player, so we need to keep him quiet, and I'm sure that'll be Pearson's job. So really looking forward to see how they go against a side that's won the title already this afternoon.
Well, they've got promotion, and you know they are gonna be getting the title. I'm absolutely certain. So, on behalf of Back of the Net, on behalf of AFC Bournemouth fans, Norwich City, congratulations, absolute sterling job. But we were saying, Jeff, on a previous pod and previous shows, it's probably been one of the weakest championships in a long time, and all it's taken is just two teams in Watford and Norwich, just put together some substantial runs, and they've gone and do it. You've done it. Ours has come too late, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think what's impressed me most about Norwich is the way they've ground out victories. You know, you can talk about winning ugly and all that. I mean, Norwich do that every week, pretty much. They've had one or two games where they've put a number of goals past the opposition. 7-0 recently. Yeah. They had a couple of 4-0s, but honestly, you look back through their victories, most of them have been 1-0, 2-1. And ruthless efficiency in winning games and getting over the line. And I think that clinicality, Sam, is just the thing that we've lacked this season. Watford have had it a bit too, although I feel Watford are perhaps a little bit more fragile in being able to score goals as opposed to letting them in. But yeah, Norwich have been brilliant at keeping clean sheets this season and won so many games 1-0. They've done a great job.
They really have. Thanks very much for the super chat. Firstly, James Rood, who's $4.99. Thanks very much. Down your can to make this an amusing evening. I'm sure I'll get through a lot. I'm not going to down right on air, even before 8 p.m. But that one's for you, James. And also, thanks so much as well for the support of Aaron K, who says, Sam and Co, thanks so much for all you do. Me and the boys have absolutely been loving all your content, and it's massively helped over lockdown. So appreciated. And, Jeff, we've really enjoyed doing it, haven't we? Really enjoyed it.
Oh, this has been such a lot of fun. I think when you and I spoke at a couple of seasons ago, when we decided to get the pod back up and running, the big thing for us both was to bring the AFCB community together. We're scattered far and wide and further and wider, as we can see from this season.
Yeah.
And it feels like the pandemic's hit a lot of people hard, but I think the community of fans, we're stronger than ever. And I can't wait to get back in the stadium and meet some of these people. You just don't get to have these conversations, do you, normally?
It's absolutely mad. I mean, I've met a few people who Kirk and a few others, Steve Hensman, that I've known only through this, and I've met them in person, and I can't wait to meet a few more. It may even be in one of the playoff semi-finals or final, Jeff. You never know. It's all about this game, isn't it? Well,
yeah.
This is one of 5 games we've got left, and it's going to be a tricky one, right?
It's going to be tricky. It's going to be tricky, but I feel there's something about today, the way the results have gone today, that things feel, you get that feeling before a game where is it in our favour today? Swansea dropping points, Brentford dropping points, Watford dropping points, and here we are playing a team that's already got promotion from this afternoon. Where's their head going to be at? You just feel that maybe the stars are aligning for tonight.
Oh, Jeff, you're giving me a lot of hope. You're giving me a lot of hope.
Well, do you want some more hope, Sam?
Go on.
Okay. Mathematically speaking, and a lot of this now is down to maths because we've got 5 games to go. Some of the teams above us only got 4 games to go, right? Watford, 3 of their last 4 games, 3 of their last 4 are against Norwich, Brentford, Swansea, right? If they only get 4 points from their last 4 games and we win our last 5, I reckon our goal difference will be better than theirs and we'll go automatic.
Oh, mate. Don't do it. Don't do
too
it.
Much positivity. Is it too much already?
I think it is. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to bring you back down to earth with a look at the Norwich side. And remember the Norwich side that came to Dean Court? They didn't have Buendia. I don't think they had Cantwell because his future at the club was a little bit unclear. But tonight, they've got one of the best goalkeepers in the league. I mean, we think we have with Asmir Begovic, but Krul has been, different gravy. I mean, you look through their side, it looks like they're so much better prepared for the Premier League than what they were when they last came up, eh?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the way when they went up last time, they were winning lots of games. 3-2s and 4-3s were quite common for Norwich. They were scoring a lot of goals, but they were letting in a lot of goals. And I think Hanley, Aarons, the back four generally, with Krul behind them, has been so solid this season. And then going forwards, Buendia and Cantwell have been excellent as well. The one player as well that's been banging in the goals consistently again for them is Pukki. And you give that guy a chance and he invariably finishes. So, it's not going to be straightforward by any means. I think the only thing I'd say about Krul is that he's vulnerable to 20-yarders from Danjuma's left foot, as I recall.
Yeah, as you recall, you could be right. So thanks for all the chats that have been coming in. Tom, absolutely superb to have you on board. People have been sending in their setup photos. We're going to be rating your setups out of 10. I'm going to be scoring them. We're going to be looking at how you're watching us. We're going to be rating your living rooms. Is it tidy? Make sure it is. Tweet us at AFCB podcast and we'll get them on. Steve Fedden says this game's got 2-2 written all over it. Chris said, back of the net, you should be proud of the community of supporters that have come onto this platform. Yeah, we really are proud. And Mr. Tiggs, who's watching, hello, Tiggsy. Even if we drop points, there is nothing lost. Kirk Tovey's here. Let's be having you. 2-1 to us and a Steve Cook first goal. Have a good watch along, boys. Yeah, we hope to do so. And this match is maybe a gauge, Jeff, of where we're really at. Because we've had some troubling fixtures that we've come through with flying colours in the last 5, but this is maybe a good test for us just to see, and also with Brentford coming up as well, we can perhaps see how well we'll do in the playoffs based on this 90 minutes alone.
Yeah, we've had a lot of problems this season against teams that don't play football, that park the bus, that play for set pieces all the time, and we've struggled against a number of those sides. Norwich, I think, are a footballing side. They'll pass the ball, and they're very good at it. But that is a sort of side that suits us. I think we will be motivated as well because Steve Cook's got a point to prove. Last time he went to Carrow Road was not a happy time for Cookie. No. I think he'll definitely be up for it. And I think this bunch of players, knowing that they're playing against a team that's already got promoted, that is a Premier League side, they'll want to show that they deserve to be seen in that light as well. They deserve to be up there. I bet you Woody's been winding them up about that. Yeah. This is their chance to prove that they're as good as, if not better than, a team that's in the Premier League already.
Absolutely. So the teams are coming out onto the pitch. Get your predictions in. Stop what you're doing. Tell us your predictions now. We want to know what you've got to say. So Kirk Tovey, he went for a 2-1 to AFC Bournemouth. We got Daniel in Florida who's going 1-0 to AFC Bournemouth. We've got also 2-1, says Chris Hubble. He's going for a Billing and Brooks combo. Here we go. George is here. 3-3, high scoring, big game for us. I think I saw a 1-1 with Cameron. If we haven't read that out already, I'm pretty sure I just did. As Steve said earlier, it's got 2-2 written all over it. What else have we got? Mark Cole, 2-1 Bournemouth. Morgan Scott, 2-0. Dylan, 2-0 Cherries. 2-1 away win. 3-2 Cherries, says Mark. Going with a 1-1. Paul says 3-2 Bournemouth. Jeff, what are you going for?
I think we're going to win this 2-1. There you go.
Yeah, and Golanki with the first. That's what Chris Edwards says as well. And also we had Aviso as well, who's gone for 11-5 Bournemouth, 6-0, 1-0 Cherries. And how good is it that we're unchanged, Jeff? It's pretty good, and just shows that he's got that sort of winning formula that he trusts. I think Tom alluded to it on a previous pod that Jason Tindall probably guilty of over-rotating, but not so much Jonathan Woodgate.
He is not the tinker man, is he? He's found a settled side. He likes the players. He obviously trusts the players. I think it's helped. The consistency of winning those 5 games back to back is because the team has been pretty much the same team for the last 5 games, and it's bred that self-belief that was missing when Jason was in charge for some of those games. Oh, I've just seen Delia behind Fark's head there. There she is.
Oh, excellent. So, Jeff, I just want to check you can hear me all okay?
Oh, I can hear you fine.
Excellent, because I just have to make sure that we can get the crowd sounds in today. We're going to have the crowd sounds in the background, and yet Delia Smith is there in the background. Let's Be Avenue, and we're going to be ramping up the atmosphere, of course, during the show. So here we go. We are, though, however, looks like it's going to be a 1-minute silence beforehand. Is that right? Yeah, I think we're going to do a 1-minute silence beforehand. So we'll just let the crowd noise die down slightly. And did you watch much of Prince Philip's funeral today, Jeff?
Caught some of it. Obviously, very moving to see that. But yeah, it's he was 99. Great life, and I think the way he celebrated or the way he did it was spot on.
Yeah, and for the Queen to lose your husband of however many years. I mean, it was over 70 or something. It must be absolutely. I mean, that alone, even if you're, a royalist or not, that is, she deserves a lot of credit, but also sympathy as well for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so everyone is just standing. This is our third 1-minute silence that we've had for him. Of course, for watch-along purposes, very difficult to stay quiet because otherwise the stream would actually cut out. So all the players looking in contemplation there. And yeah, 1921 to 2021. The funeral was today, the Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh. And get your comments in. We're going to be putting a few more predictions on the screen very, very shortly as the teams come away then. And Jeff, we've sort of made sure that me and you are synced as possible, aren't we?
Yeah, so I've had to pause my Sky feed a little bit just to sync up with you, Sam. But hopefully we'll be spot on, and we won't be too far behind those who are watching on that main Sky channel.
Yeah, that's right. What you might need to do is just let me know when you've kicked off, Jeff, and then I will press the stopwatch, and I'll be making sure that I'm on board with you. So as soon as it kicks off, just give me a shout.
Will do.
Oh God, this is going to be an interesting one, isn't it? Thank you to everyone that's subscribed.
There's so many different dynamics going on today. I'm really hoping they're gone. We've kicked off.
Okay, wait, we are absolutely spot on then time wise. We're really good to see. So here we go then. Let's get the atmosphere cranked up. And we're playing from left to right on the screen. The crowd sounds are in the background, and you're there at home. We've got through some of your predictions, but we've also got a few more that's come in. 3-2 to Bournemouth there. 12-0 says Andrew. You're having a laugh, mate. 5-3 says Jack, and there are a few more coming in now. But alas, let's concentrate on the game, Jeff. And
just got to say, Sam, Farker looks pretty bored. He doesn't look like he's just got promotion, does he, to you? Every cutaway, he looks like he's miserable as anything.
Do you think this is a team that will be fully focused?
I don't know. I'm really interested to see how Norwich play, because, will they already be on the beach a bit already? I don't know, I kind of hope not, because they are playing quite a few of our rivals in the last few games. So I want them to be good, but not tonight, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They've still got the title. I think it's going to be 2 wins that they need to confirm, that they've won the title, and they will certainly want to go out in style. I'm sure that he will have said to his players, look. You've had this sort of moment of enjoyment this afternoon, but you don't want to let yourselves down by putting in a turgid performance against Bournemouth, do you? So I'm sure they're going to be bang up for it. I'm sure they will be.
It'll be interesting to see. I mean, as you can see already, possession-based game. This is how they play it, and we haven't played many teams in the Championship that do this, have we?
No, that's it. And Norwich looks to have broke forward with Pukki on the ball now, but it's been flagged for offside. So yeah, little scary moments, Jeff. Little scary moments.
I'm clearly offside, Sam. Clearly.
Right. Chris Hubble says, "Kit off now, Sam." It's not that type of show, Chris. It's not going to happen, mate. I've got to say. People have been sending their watch-along setups via Twitter. Where we will get on that very shortly. We've given the ball away in midfield. That was Dan Juma giving it away. Norwich. Breaking forward now, and strike from distance was blocked by. Oh my God! Whoa. Shot came in just wide of the post from Buendia. He's going to be a threatening.
That was close. Sometimes when Dan Juma drops deep and he gives it away, it fills me with such fear. I don't know about you, but gee,
hopefully we'll be able to contain Buendia, and I'm sure that special attention will be paid to him throughout the game. And he is the best player in the Championship by a country mile, isn't he, Jeff?
Yeah, by a country mile. I think he's definitely Premier League quality. Oh, here we go again. He's got the ball again.
Yeah, on the right-hand flank.
Yeah, I think you're right. What you said earlier about the Championship, it doesn't have great standout players. I think there's very few people that I've watched and thought didn't know much about them, and they really impressed me. I think the one guy I would put in that category, Elise from Reading, I thought was really good against Watford the other night. And for a 19-year-old, he looks a decent player. But there aren't many standout talents, are there?
No, that's right. No, it's felt like quite a weak. Championship, but despite the fact it's been so weak, we have dropped points against those sides that are weak so many times, and that's why ultimately we're competing for the playoffs and not competing for automatics, because really with the talented squad we've got, Jeff, we should have been up there competing for top 2, shouldn't we?
We absolutely should be.
No, it's a chance. It's a goal. Norwich have scored, and it's that man, it's Buendia. Would you believe it?
Defending.
That is absolutely shocking.
Oh boy, that was really poor. That was really poor.
Wow. Mate, that's so. Yeah, the ball started from very deep, and they just
Very
played
deep. Nobody picked up in the middle there. He had a free run.
Played through to Pukki, running on goal, and there was a half challenge, was it from Kelly? But the ball held up. Nice little poke in between.
Nice little pass.
The defenders and
Jeff was just the wrong side. He didn't track him enough.
Oh, you know what? Steve Cook and Lloyd Kelly absolutely. Pukki with one little touch absolutely did him.
Yeah. I mean, he's a quality player. He's just well. We've had the early start in recent games, and now we've got to come back from this. There's plenty of time left.
There is plenty of time, but I mean, we haven't got going whatsoever, have we? Absolutely appalling.
No. Wake up, boys! Come on.
Oh my God, not good at all. So Norwich 1, Bournemouth 0. Buendia is the man. We'll put your comments on screen throughout it, and I tell you what, we need to get behind the boys. We really do. So we're going to try to get the atmosphere going. Come on, lads, come on. I'm sure that Woodgate's just going to be telling him to calm it down. Like he's got experience of this. Hopefully, he will just try to settle him down. And you can see the stats that he's got there. His win rate for AFC Bournemouth, 64%.
Yeah, I
14,
think
1-9.
The problem was that Pearson got caught too far upfield there. Jeff was outnumbered 2-1. It was not great. Not great.
No, absolutely not great at all. Norwich as it stands are 11 points clear of Watford with 4 to go, which would effectively mean, I mean, based on goal difference at the moment, a draw would do it, but, like a win in their next match and they'll be laughing. Lerma's just played a hopeless ball over the top of Danjuma towards that left flank. What was that, Jeff?
What was that? That was pretty rank, wasn't it? Crikey. Yeah.
Absolute shocker.
Well, we've not been able to string 3 passes together yet, so things can only get better.
Yeah, things can only get better. We've just not found our rhythm at all yet. Come on, lads, come on, boys.
Are we still unbeaten on the watchalongs, Sam?
Yeah, we're still unbeaten on the watchalongs. I think these like stats that we're bringing out, we're gonna have to shift them. Because if we don't win today, it's going to be Sam and Tom watchalongs, and then it's going to be Sam and Tom watchalongs when it's the 3 o'clock kickoff or whatever. Like these stats are there.
I'm just worried this could be my one and only appearance.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll absolutely see how it goes. Thank you to everyone that's watching, and if you want to give us a like, we would truly appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe to us because we're going to be. Oh my God, squeaky bum time at the back. You got it clear. We're going to be covering every single AFC Bournemouth match from now until the end of the season in this watch-along style. So do feel free to follow us because it's a playoff push for AFC Bournemouth and exciting times, especially, Jeff, if we can get to Wembley, that'd be amazing. As fans,
that would be amazing, and what an amazing way it would be to end the season. Hopefully, I haven't seen any announcement yet about fans being allowed into those games, but I would imagine if everything continues to go well, we should be able to go and see those games.
Yeah, that would be that would be nice. I need to see Danjuma on the ball a little bit more and just get hold of the ball. At the moment, balls are just being pumped forward and it's not being held up at all.
This is also we're conceding far too much space to them. We're playing like we did against some really good Premier League sides last year, where we just concede possession to them and basically drop into our own half all the time.
Yeah, what I find is just the the lack of purposeful football so far in their half. We haven't seen much of it, and we're letting them dictate the pace, and that's one thing that frustrated me for big parts of this season so far, Jeff, is that like under JT especially, towards the end, we were letting some teams dictate when they really shouldn't have.
Yeah, and it's almost like we give teams too much respect, or we just think against the poorer teams we think we were going to win anyway, and we didn't need to bother. But against Norwich tonight, this start, it's just like we're just making it too easy for them. You know, we're not in their faces at all. We're not pressing them. They're pressing us, but we're not doing that back to them, and it's making it too easy for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, Bournemouth are on the attack. Come on, boys. So, and here we go. We've got Pukki here on the ball, playing it back. Campwell here. They're just almost camped on the edge of our box.
Get rid of it. And look how many people we've got in our defending. Please.
Oh, come on, lads. Come on, boys. Let's just win it back. Honestly, this is a struggle to watch at this point in time. 50% pass accuracy at the moment.
Yeah, we have not started. So we have not started. Come on.
Well, soon we'll be going to your watch-along setup. So if you're watching on YouTube or on your TV or however you're watching, make sure you send in your watch-along setups. You can see our Twitter handle at the bottom of the screen. We'll retweet them, but we'll also get them on screen as well, because we want to see how you are enjoying watching the watch-along today. But sadly, not great news so far. After, we're just approaching 11 minutes, and at the moment, Cherries are 1-0 down. It was Buendia with the goal, a little poke home, and they're controlling possession, completely controlling it.
We're just not at it at all. We look so nervous, you know.
I mean, that there was indecisive. There, when that cross came in from the left, Begovic and the defenders were almost watching each other, thinking, who's going to deal with this? And no one did. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know who should have really dealt with that. It was in the middle. I think maybe Begovic should have taken control there.
Begovic's got to come for that.
Oh, dearie me. It's not great. Oh, you know what? I have to get through these cans as quick as I can. I'm telling you now.
Oh, boy.
Right, come on, boys. Simple stuff.
Yeah. Get a few passes together.
I mean, it's only 11 minutes gone or whatever, but even still, you're kind of wondering at this stage, how are we this much worse than Norwich?
We're just sitting off them too much. We look nervous. We don't know really how to play the game. Whoa!
God, blimey. Cameron Carter-Vickers there taking a risk, but
great skill.
He got away with it. Steve Cook driving forward. Poor ball. It's they're making decisions in their head, but just get the ball to feet. That's all you need to do. Just get the ball to feet. Pukki's just pulled up there after going through and nearly winning the ball back off Cameron Carter-Vickers, but a nice little Johan Cruyff turn. He took Vickers away. Hopefully,
not
Pukki's
sure doing it on the edge of your own box is the place to do it, though.
No, not really. Not really. It seems that we've been rocked by that goal.
We're nervous, definitely nervous. They're playing the goal again. Look at this. Look how many players they had going forward on us.
There's huge amounts of space around him. Absolutely huge amounts of space around the midfielder there. I mean, God, that goal it looks so easy for him. Wow. I'm not sure whether it was McLean or Skip who played the ball forward to Pukki there, but I'll tell you what, really good goal, you've got to say, and based on the kind of first 3 quarters of the season, this fixture is probably summing it up. Like Norwich are just outplaying teams, and Bournemouth playing poorly.
Yeah, we haven't started at all yet. Pukki's injury that serious? He's going off, but it might just be to come back on again, I suppose.
Yeah. Let's see. We will see how it goes. Right, we have got some watch-along setups here, Jeff. So what we're going to do is we're going to see how people are watching Back of the Net today. It's great to see people getting involved. And if you want to tweet them, of course, you can do so at AFCB podcast on Twitter. But the first one we've got here is from James Rood, Jeff. So you might want to have a look at this. Look at this, beautiful.
Whoa.
So he's got, I mean, how's he doing that? I don't know. But he's got a split screen on the TV there. And has he got his laptop in front of him? Where are we on this setup?
Where are we?
That's not a watch-along setup. Like, all you're doing is just showing yourself watching Sky Sports. I'm not having that. Right, down June on the left flank. We're in their half. Oh, good ball. No,
good ball. Good ball.
Ball.
Come on, Pearson. Brooksy with the space.
Brooks has got a bit of space here. Utilise it. He's got to go back onto his right foot. Ball into the box is good. Come on, shoot. Oh, my God. Nearly fell for Phil Bill there.
Nearly. That was better. That's better.
That was better. My goodness me. Right. Let's see more of that then, please. Let's see more of that. Right, we got another watch-along setup come through from Harry Mark Lane. Now this guy, he is watching us in bed, and here it is, Jeff. Look at that. So he's got us on his little tablet there. That's what I like to see. That's really nice. And then
it's very nice.
As we scroll up, he's got the fan, and then he's got his shirts either side of the TV. So that is what we call a watch-along setup. That's not bad, eh, Jeff?
That's not bad. And also the fan is big enough that if things get a little bit overheated with us watching, he can cool down a little bit, can't he?
Yeah. So what's your rating out of 10 for that?
Oh, I'd give that a solid 6.5, I think.
Yeah. You're 6.5. No more at this stage. No more.
I might be pushed to 7 if I see the fan going on later.
yeah, and lots of confetti and glitter and everything going around. That's what we want to see. Oh, I tell you what, what's happened here?
That was a bad challenge.
How bad?
I didn't see it in real
he's been
time,
shot. Is that Pearson down?
Pearson, yeah.
He's going down like he's
giving him
shot.
a card.
But
he's giving him a card.
He's gone to his back pocket. He's gone for red! Wow! Norwich are down to 10 men. What on earth?
Oh, my grief.
Wow. Daniel Farker's looking on the screen to see exactly what happened. But, I mean, you know what, though? We do make the most of these things, don't we? You just wonder. But let's have a look.
Ow!
Oh, that's not great. And what he's done is, you know what? He was both his feet were off the ground, Jeff, and then he went with his left foot into the lower part of the leg of Pearson there. Oh, and you know what? He's lucky he's got shin pads. I think he just caught him around the side, so I think he's going to have a bit of a nasty gash. But that there is, it's a red. It's a red. Norwich down to 10 men.
Automatic red for out of control tackles like that. I'm sorry, but you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Dimitri Giannopoulos. I'm not very good at pronouncing these players' names, but I've heard TNC talk Norwich City talking about it. But yeah, interesting. We'll see what happens now because he's their left back, I think. So there might be a bit of a switcheroo. Maybe they'll have to make a substitution. I mean, Farker's not happy, but I don't know whether he's unhappy with the ref or what.
I don't know what he's not happy about. You see that, and he's seen that on the monitor. You cannot do that. If that had been on one of his players, you'd say he'd be expecting the red as well. Absolutely right decision, referee. Not a problem with that at all.
Right, let's see what people are saying. Luke is saying that wasn't bad. Chris Hubble's saying red. Paul Kenwood, red. They have a red. I mean, people are just saying what's happened rather than... But we want to know, was it okay? Was the challenge a red card challenge? Not really sure. Pete East is saying filth. Luke said that's a terrible call, but I will take it. John Amos saying lucky for us. Mark Baker. I'm not sure why Pearson's grabbing his head though. Ooh. Paul Horry. Terrible red. Yeah, you know what? To me, it looked like it was a red only because he had 2 feet off the ground. Then he went in like that with one of them, and it was on his leg. It was on his shin pad. But it's just the fact that it happened.
A studs up challenge. You're asking for trouble. You cannot do that, and he was out of control. That's a clear red to me. no bias whatsoever.
All right, well, Jeff has spoken, and when Chairman Jeff speaks, well, he tells the truth. So there we go. Paul Kenwood said it was reckless, no intent. That's defo red. He played the ball. Why did the Norwich player get sent off? That almost sounds like a punchline for a joke, but it's because he studied Ben Pearson. Right, Norwich City straight back down, says Arthur. I don't know. I think they've got a good chance actually this season. But right, this is the time to make it count then, Jeff. We've got what?
Yeah.
Well, we've got like 70 minutes of the game.
And typically, we've not played great against 10 men. Last season, we had a few shockers when we came up against 10 men, and I'm not sure if we had a player sent off against us this season. Watford, there was one right at the end of the game, wasn't there?
Oh yeah, there was, of course. But then we had someone sent off as well, obviously through Jack Wilshere. So we've certainly not benefited. Well, from what I can tell, it's been a while since we played against 10 men, and you know what? Sometimes it galvanises the side that's got 10, and you never know there. Oh, hello! What's the through ball? Dan Juma's on. Come on, Dan! Come on, Dan! He's good! Come on! What? Offside! Oh, fucking hell! What was offside about that? What? Flag was very late.
I've just realised what an embarrassing crowd celebration I just did.
Well, at least you didn't windmill, like that Newcastle fan did once and got banned. Oh my God!
I want to see that again. I don't think can he have been off from there?
Maybe he was, but go on. Well done. That's it. No. Come on. Dom hasn't been in the game so far, has he, Jeff?
No, and Pearson is what's the phrase? Shithousery. Did you just see that?
Yeah, why are they showing it from that angle?
We want to see whether he was offside or not.
What, did Solanke get a touch or something?
Oh,
Solanke! Why did you do that?
Come on.
You know what? There's us berating him for not being able to score from a yard out. He can when he doesn't even need to bloody touch it.
That was brainless, Dom.
That was so brainless. And it wasn't the initial run. I thought it was the initial run that made him offside. Oh, Dom. That's bad decision making there, mate. Oh my God. They got away with one there.
Oh my grief. Well, it shows that they're vulnerable. So
yeah, it does. Another
classic delivery from a set piece there.
And as Chris said, it would have counted had Solanke not touched it. Absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dom, what are you playing at, buddy? If you're new to this channel, please give us a like. We really appreciate it. And also subscribe as we enjoy the playoff run-in. We're not enjoying it now, though, because Bournemouth are 1-0 down, but showing signs of life, Jeff.
Definitely. Danjuma's looking a threat. We're getting more of the ball, and actually they seem to have been completely rattled by that red card. As you would expect, they've not really regained their composure since that decision, and I think they're struggling to reorganise. And we've got a bit of confidence as well, which is, as you would from having to play against 10 men for the next 70 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. So what we've got another watch-along setup here that's been sent through. We're just watching that red card again. Pearson came in quite strongly actually in the challenge himself, you've got to say, but it was just the fact that the studs were on his leg. He came in from above, and red card. And
well, it's not going to be a quiet game, is it? This?
No, it's not going to be a quiet game whatsoever. My God. They're saying it's a bit of a harsh one on Sky, and they think that VAR would have probably overturned it. But
I disagree. I think the team that's already got promoted tends to get a bit more favourable treatment from the commentators, and when they're winning as well. That was a clear red. I'm sorry.
just some composure on the ball now. Composure. Adam Smith, right-hand flank. Looking to put Brooks through. Terrible ball forward. Absolutely shite for a professional footballer to be playing crap balls like that. Just ball to feet. Fucking honestly, can't stand that. So what will cheer me up is a watch-along setup, Jeff. Here we've got one. Look at that bad boy. We've got the Doritos, we've got the Copperberg, we've got the laptop, we've got the scarf, we've got the flag. That's all right, isn't it?
The Doritos make it for me. Where's the screen? Can you see the screen on that one?
He is actually just watching us, so credit to him. But
quality.
Doritos, yeah, fair
quality,
play for that.
Quality. That's it. That's an 8 for me with the extra Doritos there in the corner like that.
8 out of 10. Can you beat his watch-along setup? We would love to know if you can. We would love to know. Tweet us at AFCB podcast, and we will put it on Twitter for you. And we will put it on screen. We cannot wait to see that.
Yeah, Pearson's getting under their skin, don't you think?
Yeah, he is. He is getting under their skin. It's the kind of thing that Lerma would sort of usually be doing, I've got to say. But like Ben Pearson's doing that for us. Who knew?
That?
This is what the Preston's fans said all along about him, didn't they?
Yeah. He does wind the opposition up.
George is saying that they've lost their heads already.
Who, Norwich or us?
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know. Mr. Tiggs is saying that's a red card by the letter of the law, fella. The letter of the law. Oh, my goodness.
Nice line of duty reference. Thanks, Tiggs.
Great line of duty reference. Fair play. Right, we'll bring you another watch-along setup ever so shortly, because people are tweeting them in at AFCB podcast, and we are loving what we are seeing. And I've got to say, one of them that has just come in is actually from Morgan Scott, who himself has a back of the net mug, Jeff.
Ooh.
So what we're seeing here, what I'll do is I'll zoom in, to the very bottom here. He's got his iPad there. He's got a back of the net mug. He's got an AFC Bournemouth mug. He's got a match day programme there. And then you can see he's got Sky Sports in front of him. That's a decent setup, I've got to say.
That's really good. The scarf as well. There's a nice touch underneath the screen. I like that.
Very good.
I think that's taking the lead. That's Pippin the last one. Pippin the Doritos house. 8.5, I'd say at the moment, that one.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Okay, 8.5 it is. 8.5. Come on, boys. Right, come on, let's crack up this atmosphere.
Come on, Arnie.
Oh.
Corner ball.
Come on, lads. Let's have it. The set piece delivery has been a bit sketchy this season, eh, Jeff?
Yeah, sketchy. You're being kind, aren't you, Sam?
Yeah.
It's been woeful. There's another one.
And Norwich are breaking away with it. And is that a 3-on-2, Jeff?
That is a 3-on.
They've got a 3-on-2, even though it's 11v10. But we've got plenty of men back. And then shot comes in over the bar.
I mean, that corner sums it up, right? Under hit pass to Billing. Billing's on his back foot, and suddenly they're breaking on us 3 against 2. I mean, why are we so bad at corners? We were so good a couple of seasons ago. What's happened? I don't think we've even scored or threatened to score from a corner, have we, this season?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Mepham against Watford was sort of a corner, and CCV's backside was sort of a corner.
Oh, pathetic through ball from Lerma there. Bloody hell. Joe White has said, stop complaining about Pukki not getting a card. You can't talk because Pearson's been diving every 30 seconds. I presume that's on chat, because I don't think we've been you reference Pukki whatsoever. But anyway, how come you aren't on TNC enjoying their promotion party? That's where you should be going, mate. Great guys who covered Norwich City for them. And, oh, God, I thought they might even be happier with a 2-0 there as Pukki went on through. But we're all right. And Bournemouth play on with David Brooks on the ball. Right, Bournemouth throw. 30 minutes, Jeff. It's on the whole, it's been fairly forgettable, but we're showing signs of at least being able to play in their half at last.
It's evened up that we're playing against 10 men now. That's for sure. They're not as threatening. They're sitting back more, which is actually probably going to suit us. Get the ball to Danjuma. Thank you. That's good.
There's a definite imbalance with the width that we have, isn't there? Because, I mean, when Danjuma gets the ball, look at how much room that Danjuma's got. There, Brooks never gets that.
No.
Oh, no, sorry, that's Lloyd Kelly. But
Brooks is also easier to defend against because he always comes inside. He's never going to take it the other side, whereas Danjuma might do. Here we go. Come on. That was first time. Oh.
What you get?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. What? What is it?
Corner.
Oh, it's a corner. I thought it was in for a minute.
I thought that was in.
So, nice little ball to Philip Billing, to Danjuma, who looked as like he was going to cross. Jockeyed, came back, played it across. Dom Solanke was nearly on the end of it. I think Bournemouth have now won a corner.
Come on,
lads.
Come on.
Good delivery here, please.
Oh.
Fucking awful delivery. Again. How much has he paid? To not be able to kick a ball over 3 metres high. Oh, hello. Dom Solanke nearly had a chance to be through. No, that's not a pen. Dom, up you get.
It's the basics, Sam. Clearing the first man. How difficult is that?
I'm not, kicking a football. I mean, clues in the name.
Yeah. But honestly, I thought it was just Stanislas, but since Danjuma's taken on the set pieces, he's getting worse. He was all right when he started doing it.
Even if you just did a loopy lob to the far post, even one of them.
Yeah.
That's all we need. Like, it doesn't have to be one of these incredible corners that, is actually delivered at 100 miles an hour straight onto the head of Solanke or Cook or whatever. Just, if you can't have the ability to do that, just, loop it in. But, alas. Thank you to the 140. Thank you to the 145 that are watching. If you can subscribe to this channel, myself and Jeff would really appreciate it, and give us a video and like as well. Yeah, sorry, Jeff.
Yeah, Steve Cook's still yet to score this season, right?
And he always scores. He always scores the ball.
He always does. So we've got to say the set piece delivery is not helping us at all. I mean, we should be a threat, and instead it's guaranteed to get the opposition the ball back.
Oof,
that was a dicey tackle.
Hairy challenge there from Lloyd Kelly, but I've noticed that Norwich are letting us have the ball a fair bit in their half. Tiggs was saying on chat, I know it's a bit early, but could a formation change see us do better, i.e. take off Dom and bring on Sam Surridge? Would that be a call a bit premature to make that now?
I think it's a bit premature. Dom's not having a great night so far, but there's still plenty of time. We're having more of the ball. We've seemed to have settled down a bit now, and playing against 10 men is helping us. We've got more space. They're not pressing us. They're sitting back. Get the ball to Arnie, and let's see what damage he can cause.
Yeah, I hope so. So the ball's being picked up, and Arnie is now in the middle of the pitch, but he's just found Pearson, who plays it out wide to Brooks, who finds Smith overlapping. Good ball into the box early, but it met the keeper. So unfortunately, that is Norwich with the possession once again.
I think there you see where Solanke really needs a bit more a bit more of a natural striker's instinct. I know we talk about it a lot, but attack that near post. You know where the ball's going to go. Just gamble on it, and he just doesn't. He's always sort of just holding himself back. Anyway, we've talked about Dom a lot enough. Is he a natural goal scorer? Isn't he?
Well, when we wanted him to have the instinct of not getting a touch on it, then when he got that was so frustrating.
That is so poor. That is so poor, isn't it?
I mean, I don't think ultimately that moment will be will make the difference. Because if we don't make the playoffs, that it's not that moment we're looking back at. It's not one of these kind of we needed to score 1 goal in 18 games like we had in the Premier League in order to stay up. But you look back at that and just think, poor decision making.
And Arnie was not happy.
No.
You don't need to be a lip reader to know what he was saying to him.
Well, I thought initially, obviously, we couldn't hear what the Sky commentators are saying, but we thought that his annoyance was, I thought the offside was for when he actually ran through, but it wasn't. It was actually when he kicked it in. I didn't actually realise that Solanke got a touch. Pretty poor. So I think Norwich would be happy going in at 1-0, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they'll be happy if this game finishes 1-0.
Yeah, well, of course it will be. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, dearie me. Well, thank you for everyone that's been tweeting in their setups. Please make sure you send a few more to @AFCB podcast. We've got another one that's come in from Eric Miller that we're just about to show online, and that is this is a beautiful scene that we're about to put on screen very, very shortly, because it's got a dual screen setup, Jeff, and I know you're all about the dual screens.
I am.
So yeah, what he's got there, Jeff, is, it's brilliant, isn't it?
Quality, yeah, like that. Can see us, can see the screen, perfectly set up.
What more do you need? Right, the ball's on the right flank. Nice little reverse ball. Puts Smith in. Loopy cross. Cleared by Norwich. Phil Bill picks up the ball on the right flank.
It's going to be attack against defence for the rest of this game.
Yeah, Phil Bill in the box. Norwich managed to clear. And... oh, yeah, you know what? They're just camped. They're just camped, aren't they?
They are. Come on, guys. Take the initiative. Come on.
I think that there's... yeah, go on.
Well, I was going to say, you know what? We are getting chances. Even though they're doing this, we are getting chances. So, we can turn this around. We really can.
The attacking threat there said 43 down the left, 17% in the middle, and then whatever the other percentage was, 40 on the right-hand flank. But, it just feels as though David Brooks hasn't been as integral in our attacks down the right flank as, say, Adam Smith has, because Smith's always been the one to actually deliver into the box, whereas Brooks, I think, has been fairly ineffective, hence he's been coming in so much.
Yeah, and I don't know about you, but Brooks's first touch does not seem to be quite there tonight at the moment.
No.
He's just a bit heavy, or he's under hitting it like he did just then. Come on, guys. That's a better ball.
It is. And Dom Solanke has managed to pick it up. Well done. He's giving it away for a goal kick. It's just like, what? Oh, mate, I'm going to have to grab another beer. I'm going to have to.
Go for it. You're being driven to drinks.
Right. Yeah. My God, they're driving me to this. If
you were doing a player rating so far, who'd be top on your Bournemouth list?
That's a good point, actually. I don't actually know. Pearson for the shithousery, but I think it was a sending off, by the way. But he is a shithouser.
Yeah.
Other than that, you're kind of looking back thinking, not too sure. Steve Cook and Cameron Carter-Vickers have been all right.
Arnie's been okay, hasn't he? He's been threatening. Should have scored. But the others...
if someone's made a good point in chat, Junior, Pete, hello mate, hope you're all right. Junior at half-time for me could be an option instead of Brooks.
Yeah.
He's not as effective on that right flank, but he can do a job, can't he?
Yeah. Jonathan Woodgate is not an innovative stubber, though, is he? He normally does the same things game after game.
Here you go, right flank. Adam Smith fires it across. That's a corner. Come on, boys. Let's have it. Come on. Right.
Statistically, there must be something that says how many corners you get in a game, you will actually create something from one of them.
Well, if if you can deliver correctly, yeah. But that's not a fear. They've got the old locomotion set up with Steve Cook, CCV, Solanke, Lerma, Phil Bill behind.
This
David
never
Brooks,
works.
can you deliver?
Never works.
Oh, that was a little bit better, I've got to say. Actually cleared the first man, but the ball has got the ball is clear. David Brooks now on the right flank. He's just very lethargic. He's not your player that will, they'll actually win and actually run outside your man, will he?
He's not.
Like
He's
Dan
not.
Jimmy does.
He's not. He's not got that same sort of winger trickery.
Which is why I think for balance, Stanislas might be better.
Yeah. Good call. Here we go. Smithy on the right. Nice ball.
Go on, Smith. Come on, get it in. Oh, good defending. Tell you what, I thought Smithy was going to go down then. That's a free kick to Norwich, is it? I don't think it was a free kick, but it's a free kick.
Very clever from Cantwell, just stuck his leg in the way to get the foul. That was really good from Smithy there. Yeah.
I just thought it surprised me that he didn't go down then, because that's what he would usually do. My goodness, I feel as though we need some proper AFC Bournemouth atmosphere, Jeff.
Yeah, come on.
How we get there, I don't know. How we get there, I don't care. Oh, no, there's ball from the way. Come on, lads.
We need a knobby dog red army, don't we?
Yeah, Nonny. Yeah, we need. He might actually be in at half time, by the way. He might actually be on screen at half time with us, so hopefully he will be. Fingers crossed, all going well.
Another injury. Is this Hanley down? I think it is.
Yeah, it is. So at half time, we have got a couple of things to keep you going. We may have Nonny coming in, a legend. Also got Lewis from a Norwich fan channel called Norwich City Central, who's got his view on how happy he is this afternoon after Norwich have deservedly got promoted back to the Premier League. He's on cloud nine, as are many. And also we will be getting a few fans' messages to players as well. These are messages that have been put to the players, and I'm hoping that it can inspire them to put in a good shift towards the end of the season. But as the scoreline says, Jeff, it's 1-0, but based on how it's been going in the last, say, 20 minutes or so, it doesn't feel like that scoreline, does it?
No, not at all. We should be level. Clearly, we should be level. But stay positive, right? We are creating chances. They are looking a little bit under pressure, and it looks like Hanley could be in trouble here.
Yeah, it does, and that's I think Tete that's coming on for Norwich. He's a decent player actually, Tete, and they've got some great options on the bench. You've got to say they've got Hernandez on there, Vrancic. I mean, Tete's coming on, Mumba. I mean, they've got some really good players, and I just. For Norwich fans' sake, they are, they're tainted with that yo-yo tag. So I just wonder whether they'll actually spend a bit and actually try to stay in the Premier League for once, or whether they're just happy to keep doing this.
Yeah. What is Farker moaning at Purchase about?
Yeah, there's something going on. He's unhappy with something, but the game has restarted. That was quite a long interval. I reckon there might be a couple of minutes free here, or maybe even 3 minutes of injury time. We don't know. But can we do something? Because we've got the ball with Philip Billing in the middle of the pitch.
That's better. Come on.
This
come
is
on.
better.
Come on.
Now just
come on,
Arnie.
Arnie.
This
Take
is the
him on.
position he likes. Is he going to cut in?
Pull it back.
He's played the ball. Cut it back. Oh, where is that? Is that another corner?
Another corner.
Another corner. Sometimes I just feel it's too tight in those situations, like Dan Juma, finds the byline. Although that was a ball forward, but they had men covering that. I didn't think it felt much of a threat, but a good delivery now, and we could beat it.
Right.
He says, "Is that over everyone?"
What is it? What is it? How many of these have we seen this season? Oh, I'm beginning to despair. Please, let's not play for corners. Let's not.
Just imagine, a good delivery. I'm just imagining it now, in my head. A nice whipped cross.
Yeah.
Onto the head of Steve.
I'm thinking Southampton, Nathan Ake. Do you remember that one?
Yeah, and that was Diego Rico, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Love that.
Bring Rico on for the set. Oh no, he's maybe not.
Cheers for the likes, guys. We're on 66 at the moment. We want to get to 150 if we possibly can. Andrew's doing the counting for us. Thank you, Andrew. Nice. Appreciate it. Danjima's got a bit of chance to stretch his legs on the left-hand side there. He's got a little bit of help, but Norwich, they're double teaming on the guy.
Come on, that's good.
Come on, got the ball back. Fairly central with Lerma. What's he going to do? Left side with Danjima. Cross. I know, is that Kelly? Go on. God's sake. Come on.
La la. Nice play, Pearson. That's nice.
Yeah, he's done well. 5 minutes of injury time here. 5 minutes, so it's going to be a while.
I don't know if you picked it up earlier, but Lerma's also been booked, so we need to watch out that they don't try and get him sent off in the second half.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, we certainly don't need that for our playoff push. Brooks with an awful pass, but thankfully we got away with it. And here it is on the left-hand flank again. Early ball into the box. Dom gets a touch. Poor touch. You know what? It's a game of bad touches, Jeff.
Yeah. We're just not doing the basics well enough, and we don't look like a team that's won 5 on the bounce, do we? We need a goal. We need a goal.
Right, left-hand flank here. Oh, you know what? He's bloody hell. We've just conceded a free kick there, and Danjuma has managed to trick himself by playing a bit of tennis between his legs, and then it went astray, and lo and behold, the ball was intercepted, and here we are, going in. Probably, there's 3 minutes to go, but it's looking pretty bad.
They're going to get a rocket at half time, I think. Brooks, that touch.
It's not good. It's not good, Jeff. It's
that pass.
He just saves it, but
yeah.
We've got a few happy birthdays to do. Andrew is watching. He's counting the likes for us. Happy 40th birthday tomorrow, Andrew. Hope Cherries get some points for you. Yeah, I hope so too. Also, Ethan Burnley, the man, the legend. 13 on Monday. I want a win, please. Yeah, so do we, Ethan. So do we. But Dom's... The ball nearly fell for us then.
Nearly, but not quite.
Punted forward by Norwich City. I wonder how many times people have used that phrase this season. Punted forward. Hoofed. Thwacked. John Smith up the pitch. Have it. That's not the Norwich way, is it, Jeff?
It's not the Norwich way.
It was just them.
But it shows, they're going to sit on the 1-0 and try and frustrate us, and they won't have too much going forwards now. Who did they take off, Sam? Did you see that? Who did they take off when the left back got sent off?
Sorensen. Dowell got taken off and was replaced by Sorensen.
Yeah. Well, we're normally good towards the end of the first half. We've scored a few goals in this sort of added on time, haven't we, recently? One more attack.
I just feel as though the imbalance is there with Brooks and Danjuma. I just feel Brooks is so deep, and he's the type of player that likes to play with players in front of him.
Yeah.
But it's just not working when Norwich have got their 2 banks of 4. Well, it's not. It's slightly different because they're sending off. But anyway, Here we are playing in their half.
I'm sighing a lot.
Yeah, they just need a little bit more patience on the ball. David Brooks is coming inside so much. He's played the ball out left. Kelly, inside to Lerma.
Come
Norwich
on,
City
create
so well
something.
drilled.
Come on,
Pearson on the
come on,
right,
come on.
trying to free Adam Smith.
Oh,
I mean, what I'm finding they're doing, they are crossing when there's not a clear crossing opportunity.
yeah.
And it just cannoned off their left back and out of play for a throw. But we got the ball again. Left-hand side now.
We're going to have a lot of this. I think the key is to move it quicker. You know, we're taking too many touches. And partly we're taking too many touches because the movement off the ball isn't there to play the crisp sort of 1-2s that we need to.
Come on, lads. Left-hand flank. Can we get the ball in? 20 seconds to go. Just get the ball in the box if you can. If you can. Lerma. Look, I mean, we're just playing around in this kind of like U shape, aren't we? We're trying to go forward, we're coming back. We're trying to go forward, we're coming back. It's the same old stuff. It's right, now's a good chance to cross. Pearson.
It's not quick enough.
It doesn't happen.
Look at
that. And look, that's half time. What a frustrating experience that is.
Should be 1-1. We should be 1-1.
Wow.
We're not.
Jeff, talk to me about that.
Well, we started poorly. We conceded a poor goal. I mean, good quality from Norwich to create that goal. We didn't look like we were going to get back into the game. They looked like they'd score another. They were threatening whenever they broke forward, and we looked a bit nervous, a bit lacking in belief. Suddenly, Pearson gets fouled really badly, over the top tackle, clear red card. The dynamic of the game has totally changed. We've got a lot of the ball and they're just happy to defend and they're well organised, but we have created chances.
Yeah, we have.
Danjuma should be on the score sheet, quite honestly, and it's a travesty that we're not.
Absolutely. So, Jeff, what's your halftime routine usually?
Make a cup of tea, refresh the batteries.
All right. Well, I'll let you do that, Jeff, because I've got a special guest who I'm bringing in, by the way, of Nonny, who's here with us, and I can't wait to chat to him. Absolutely. Here, Jeff, we'll see you very shortly.
Yeah.
Top man. And now we're going to bring in Nonny. Red or red?
Thank you.
How are you, Nonny? You all right, mate?
Yeah, I'm getting more better than a couple of months ago.
Yeah, well, glad to see you're looking all right. You're sounding all right. What did you think of that first half?
I think where the season going, Kendall started off really done it a bit poor. Jonathan Woodgate, he done really doing okay.
Yeah,
but it can't. I saw that Danjuma shoot it. It could have been his goal. I don't understand why Clunky want to go in there.
Yeah, agreed. I know. Why did he do it?
He gone a bit too greedy.
Yeah.
A bit like Jordan Eyes, greedy.
So last month though, Nonny, we were all depressed and we were thinking, oh my God, we're not even going to make the playoffs. And then all of a sudden we get 5 wins in a row. What do you think has been the difference? What's changed?
I think where Jonathan Woodgate got a bit of help, and then Harry Redknapp was helping out. I think I understand why Harry Redknapp helping out. I think he would promise his heart to his old friend when he died in Italy.
Yes, yeah.
Brian Tyler.
Yeah, very much so. Brian Tyler. Yeah, that was
in 1990.
Yeah, 1990. Yeah, because it was it just after Italia 90, or just before? I can't remember.
It's in after the Irish game when he got a bit clouded on the car when it accident.
Yeah, wow.
He was Jamie Redknapp and the England team that time.
Yeah, so there's people in chat watching you now, Nonny, Like Ethan is saying, Nonny Red Army, legend. Loads of people are loving having you here. Paul Kenwood says, looking good, John. Will says, Red Army. Liam says, Red Army. Aaron says, Nonny. Albert says, hello, to give us a wave. So if you can give him a wave, mate. Of course he gives him a wave. And lots of people saying, we can win this, boys. Do you think we can win it? Because it's a bonus that Norwich have had a man sent off. But how do you think it's going?
I think, but I think they can. Jonathan Woodgate have a big word with Clunky, stop being too greedy, work with the team and get the goal.
Would you be
rely on one man all the time?
Yeah, absolutely. Would you be making any changes at this point in time?
I think David Burke, Jack Tracy could run on the right.
Yeah.
I don't really 100% on Clunky, but I think he needs more weightlifting working with Steve Fletcher.
Yeah. Steve Fletcher's got the guns.
Yeah, I think he's a bit too skinny, and then he's not a big muscle. He should be like a big, strong forward. Like Steve Jones, Steve Fletcher, Curberton.
Yeah.
All that good old player.
Well, mate, just before you go, people have been asking, have a guess what they've been asking you to do.
Shout out a big Red Army.
Yeah, go on then. Go on, take it away. Red Army!
Red Army!
Red Army!
Thank you!
Hey, Red Army! Red Army! We've got Tiggs here with us now. Nonny, thank you so much for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it.
Cool.
And what's your score prediction, buddy? What's your score prediction? How's this one going to finish?
I hope it will be 2-goal comeback.
Brilliant. That's what I like to hear. Nonny, you're a legend. Thanks so much for coming on.
Thank you.
What a hero. I love that guy. How good was that?
That is brilliant. That's made my night. That is amazing.
God,
I miss that sound. Don't you miss that sound?
Man.
Oh,
so good to have him on. Everyone's saying Nonny, true ledge, absolute legend, said Ethan. Even a Norwich fan saying good luck. Kerry saying Nonny, what a hero. John was here on Back of the Net. We have to make that more of a regular thing. But Tiggs, talk to me about that first half. Talk to me.
Yeah, we got a bit. I think we got put on the back foot, didn't we, quite early there, and it rocked us. Reminds us of like when we score early though, so it's not to be unexpected. But then the sending off, which I think was a red card. I don't think it was intentional, but they were talking about it being overturned if we had VAR. But I don't think it would have been overturned. I think it was dangerous. Maybe Pearson was a little bit clever there in sliding in, and that kind of draws the foul because he does like to draw a foul. He is a master of the dark arts. We're finding out more and more. But I think it's still all to play for. We started to build a bit more momentum. They're letting us have the ball in their half. We just need the right kind of shape going on. And I think we can do it. I don't see why not. I think Nonny's right. 2-goal turnaround coming up, second half. Come on.
That's what we like to see. Tiggs, are you okay to hang around for a couple of minutes?
Yeah, I'll hang about. Great.
In the meantime, we're going to hear from Lewis from Norwich City Central YouTube channel, very sort of similar size to us, actually. And this afternoon, he's obviously delighted. So this is him sending in his reaction to Norwich's promotion that was confirmed this afternoon. They're going back to the Premier League.
Norwich are promoted to the Premier League. We've known it for a while. That Norwich are going to be going back to the Premier League, but today's the day. It's all confirmed. Norwich are promoted to the Premier League, and it feels absolutely great. We can worry about the Premier League and all the challenges, but Norwich are in a far better place. to do really well in the Premier League, and it's just been a magical season, and it means so much to get promoted back to the Premier League. Today, Swansea, Brentford and Watford were all playing. Watford, of course, are Norwich's title challengers. They lost 1-0 to Luton, which means Norwich City take a massive step forwards towards the title and towards that gold trophy. Brentford played Millwall, they drew 0-0, and Swansea drew 2-2 with Wickham, and that means Norwich are officially mathematically promoted to the Premier League, and I'm absolutely delighted with it. I am come up with all those adjectives, just absolutely just so happy and so proud of how well this Norwich City team have done. We've been a class above all the other teams. We've had blips here and there, but we have been absolutely fantastic. 41 games, 90 points. This season has been absolutely fantastic. Defensively, we've been brilliant. We've got the best goalkeeper in the Championship. We've got the best defence. Emi Buendia is the best player in the Championship and one of the best ever Championship players. And of course, we've got Teemu Pukki as well. Need to be saying any more. We've got the best team in the Championship without a doubt. And Daniel Farke has done just a tremendous job. What a job Daniel Farke has done. It really shows sometimes when you've got a project and you believe in a manager and you know he's good. If you stick with him through the highs and through the lows, this can be your reward. In other Premier League campaigns, we've had lots of different managers for one season. You know, Neil Adams, Paul Lambert, Chris Hughton. But Daniel Farke and this Norwich City team are going to be so much mature, and I think we've got such a better opportunity of staying up in the Premier League and sustaining ourselves there. And why? Because we've focused on the roots and not the fruit. The academy is just brilliant. I think Norwich are honestly one of the best, probably one of the best run clubs in England, and I don't say that lightly. I just think from everything from the academy to the managers to the players, we've just got a brilliant togetherness, and I'm absolutely overwhelmed. Premier League football is back. This is my instant reaction. As you can see, I'm smiling, I'm overwhelmed, and it means so much for Norwich. You know, this lockdown has been difficult. This past year has been really difficult, and of course there's been no fans at Carrow Road or in full capacity since March, and when we were in the Premier League. And just being in the Premier League, it means so much to everyone in terms of business. The amount of money being in the Premier League generates to the city of Norwich and the surrounding areas of Norfolk. It just means so much financially for the area, but also in terms of emotionally. You know, Premier League football and seeing the best players at Carrow Road will be brilliant again. So that's my reaction.
So there we are. That's Lewis from Norwich City Central there, Tiggs, and I can't help but just feel really jealous.
Yeah, I wish that was a video of me talking about us. That would have been better. I would have liked that. But yeah, you know, the league table doesn't lie, does it? They're where they are. They've been really consistent, and the rest of us haven't really, have we? Everyone's had a little drop off, and it's just a shame that we couldn't, around about Christmassy time, where we just dropped those for those few games, that we just lost pace. But hey, it's still everything to play for. The playoffs are still in our grasp, and we've never gone up via the playoffs before to the Premier League, so it's a new experience.
Look at Tiggs, haircut 100. And you know what? That was a beautiful haircut, I've got to say.
Yeah, I didn't put any product in it today, Kerry. I just washed it, came straight out like this, and I know Sam likes it like this, so I kept it for back of the net.
And myself and Jeff can only just admire that haircut, can't we?
I mean, that's real quality, that is. I mean, we are not worthy, Tiggs. We are not worthy. I particularly like the sort of brush back there. I don't know what the stylist would call that, but it's very, very sophisticated.
Thanks, I ask buddy. For that every time, and they just can't seem to do it. I don't know, but so
he looks like a 70s Lothario, doesn't he, from a sort of spy movie franchise or something?
That's exactly the look I'm going for, Jeff. That is you summed it up.
Yeah, that's what he said when he went to
the moustache out a little bit as well. Yeah,
Tiggs, you've obviously had the benefit of listening to what the Sky commentators were saying. Mm-hmm. Was it a red card? And what are they saying?
I think by they're mixed, because they think that if VAR could have seen it, then they might have turned it over. But by the letter of the law, he's gone in the way he's gone in. I think if Pearson, because of Pearson's position as well, because Pearson slid in. If Pearson hadn't slid in, I don't know if the Norwich player was expecting that. He was watching the ball. He probably didn't expect Pearson to come in for it. So you can understand an argument for it. But it was a dangerous tackle. They are professionals. It's it's not us three kicking the ball around a little down, is it? So, I don't think there's a strong argument to say that it wasn't a red.
Jeff, we did take a brief look at this before some action happened, but we didn't really have a chance to properly analyse this watch-along setup here. I mean, in my mind, it's not bad actually, because he's got the tablet in front of him or the laptop or whatever it is. Scroll up, he's got the TV there. Not sure about that weird stain on the lampshade. We won't ask what that is. But apart from that, lovely setup. What score are you giving this one, Jeff?
Yeah, I think the stain drags it back a couple of points. I think I'll give that a 6.5. I think
6.5. Yeah, absolutely. All right.
The curtains match the lampshade, I've noticed.
Yes. Yeah. That sounds like a euphemism.
Sam is on.
Okay. Oh yeah, we are getting started then for the second half. Higgs, cheers, mate, and hopefully see you on the freefall maybe.
Yeah, hopefully so. I'll see if I can make it. See you later, bud.
Yeah, cool. See you later on. Take care. So that is Mr. Tiggs, and we are just about to get started. Hopefully our timings are pretty good here, Jeff, because we've just kicked off, and hopefully it's going to be a better half of football to come. We certainly need to be more clinical, and certainly Dom Solanke doesn't want to be touching it in that last yard, especially when we got chances like that. Oh my goodness, he's going to look back at nightmares about that.
It was also what I thought just before half time, that Jeff might get taken off. You know, one Jeff's been hauled off for an unsatisfactory first half performance.
But not you though. But not you.
Not me. I'm still here. I'm still here. But yeah, I think that made sense. I was thinking he might bring Wilshere on for Jeff, but actually he's gone bold. Get Sam in there, cause a bit more trouble for them in the box, and we just need to get the ball in quicker, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good run.
And we've won yet another corner, Jeff.
Yes, so good defence from Norwich then, eh?
Yeah, absolutely. Right, let's crank up some atmosphere. We've gone for short corner, and I just hope we don't go so far back. I mean, look at that. We just gifted it back to them. Brilliant. That's what we like to see.
We just messed it up again. Oh, I really think whoever's doing the set piece drills needs replacing this season.
Yeah, absolutely. Remember to tweet us your watch-along setups. We're going to be getting some more on screen throughout the show, and also give this video a like as well. Plus, you can support us with a super chat. Remember that. That helps to support the channel. But please get permission from whoever's device that you are using. We've got someone that has created an account purposefully called Tiggs to troll and give a 1-1 scoreline. Buffoon. This person's going in timeout. Absolute buffoon. Although I would feel bad if we actually do equalise now. But anyway, that's not the real Tiggs. Right.
There's only one Tiggs.
So what shape is this now then?
Well, it looks like we're 4-4-2. It looks like Phil Bill's dropped right back. So, yeah, not sure that I'm happy about that. Maybe because we're going to have so much possession, it's not a traditional sort of 4-4-2 system. Maybe Phil Bill will be playing forward as he is at the moment. That's a nice ball. That's a nice
ball. Get the ball in first time. Oh, God. So many times we're getting into that position, but Max Aarons, I've got to say, this is always going to be the matchup between these two people that I think are highly rated. Dan Juma has designs on playing for the Dutch squad in the Euros, and we all know the quality of Max Aarons as well. Two very highly rated players. Always going to be a battle. Lloyd Kelly now. This is nice. Get the ball in though, first time. Like that early delivery though.
Liking that early delivery, that's much better. He's obviously brought Sam on to get more bodies in the box. Yeah. Get the ball in early. and we will get chances. That's what we've got to do. So come on, get the ball out to Arnie, get the ball out to Brooks with Smithy overlapping, and get some decent crosses in. Instead, I fear it's going to be a lot of playing in front of them and just, moving the ball from side to side. And that is not good for us. We need to be moving the ball quickly.
Right, left-hand flank, Lloyd Kelly puts in a cross. I mean, it looked like a woeful cross even from that angle, and then it switched to the, to the wide angle of play, and it was appalling. But look how well they're drilled. Brilliant.
Yeah, we got to get the width, and we got to get the ball moving quicker as well to create the space. Because at the moment we're just going to end up with crossing the ball in front of them all the time. We need to get behind them.
What would be really interesting is to see, if we. I mean, firstly, let's try to equalise first and foremost. But once we do equalise, and if we do, to see what their reaction will be. Will it be a nice little dink over the top from Danjuma, cuts inside, but hello, he's through. Now what? Oh God!
Yes!
Oh yes, it's in. Sam Surridge, come on, Sam Surridge, is it
offside again?
Offside! Fucking hell! Sorry for anyone young. Apologies. Bloody hell. My voice broke a little bit there.
Keep calm. He's talking to the lino because
hang on. I think it's a goal. I think it'll be all right, mate. I think it's going to stand.
Goal.
I think it's going to stand. Get in.
Goal.
It's standing. Come on. That's what we want.
That could not have been offside. It came off the Norwich player. That could not have been offside.
Only falls rushing, 'cause I can't help falling. Right. So then, talk us through that then, Jeff.
Great ball from Kelly, and it deflects off a Norwich player. He's onside at that point.
Yeah.
Deflects off a Norwich player. He's not offside. Can't be offside.
No. Sammy Surridge, right place, right time. Dom didn't miss from that far out. So.
And good play from Danjuma and Kelly. Danjuma and Kelly linking really well. We look so much more threatening down that left-hand side, don't we, than Smithy and Brooks on the other side.
Yeah. And is that a booking for someone as well?
Come on.
Oh, come on, lads.
I got only 2 points on the Super 6 today, mostly because I predicted Swansea to beat Wickham. I predicted Brentford to win. And, there were so many bizarre results going on today. Hopefully, the 2-1 is the one I've been saving it for tonight.
Beautiful. I mean, Reading are going to be watching this quaking in their boots. I mean, I say quaking in their boots. I think a lot of their fans have probably resigned already. But obviously, they're looking at us and Barnsley to drop points. And, a scoreline like this is, certainly brilliant for us. But can we go on?
Can we go on and win it? Come on, boys.
And win it. I mean,
come on.
And, for confidence, squad confidence, that would be good. But can't help but kind of think we are playing 10 men.
Yeah. Well played referee, because the Norwich player threw himself to the ground there and he plays on. That's the way to referee these games.
So how are Norwich going to deal with this now? How are they going to deal with it? Are they going to sit back, or what are they going to do? Like soak it up? It's a long time to soak it up, isn't it?
It's a long time. It's a long time. We're level. We've still got a good 38 minutes to go. Sam's on fire. That was what he was there for, to just be another body in the box to pick things up. He is not offside there. Clearly not offside.
New match now, as Chris Edwards says, and Will says, I fancy several more. Mate.
Don't we both, Will?
They're not Huddersfield. They're not Huddersfield. They're not going to capitulate. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm glad we are back in this match then at last. Now, let's see if we can just be a little bit more decisive, a little bit more diligent on the ball.
Yeah.
And then who knows? Because, let's face it, yes, we are playing 10 men, but we have created a number of chances. One of them should have been scored, apart from Dom's mishap by actually... Oh, hello. We got a chance. Oh, God, blimey.
Come on, Carter Vickers. Yeah. He's been a great defender for us, hasn't he? I think Cameron Carter Vickers getting a run in the side. Just he's so solid, so solid. Nobody looks like they're going to get past him when they try and take him on.
Do you remember when Norwich came down to play Bournemouth? I think this was ball's cleared. I think when Pukki was playing, I can't remember it. Like it was the last time at home, and we were Pukki. It was so quick. Like, such a fast player. He's lost a little bit of that, but he's so dangerous. And, technically, he's just incredible.
He is. And he's going off, Sam. So that's good. That's good news.
That's good news.
You called it.
Yeah, I called it. Come on, lads. Come on. Oh, we get the right. Okay. Oh, there's balls on the way. Come on, lads. Come on. I feel like I'm having... 6 in a row, Jeff, if we manage to get a win. 6 in a row is huge, right?
6 in a row would equal our club record of consecutive wins, I do believe. Established in which season, Sam?
Oh, you know what? I haven't got Neil Vacher on speed dial, so I do not know the answer to that.
Oh, come on. 2014-15 promotion season?
Oh, what? We did get 6 in a row then?
We got 6 in a row then.
Ah, okay. Did we not get even more than that, or was it just 6?
It was just the 6. It was just the 6. We ended it with a draw against, I can't remember who it was, but we did get 6 in a row in that promotion season. So if we could get this as a win and then be on to Millwall for the 7th.
Yeah,
it's achievable.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, sorry, Jeff.
Jeff,
that wasn't you. That was Sorry, that was just Stace on chat. Apologies, Jeff. I don't want you to get the wrong impression of me. Oh, hello. We're in.
Oh, Phil.
Phil Bill with a weak, poor ball.
Shocking pass.
It was real bad.
Have a go.
I would love for him to explain what he was actually even trying to do there, but. Norwich have got the ball, but we've got good numbers back. I've got to say though, there's quite a lot of yellow shirts in this particular attack. They're chucking men forward here.
They want to win.
Oh my God, it was at Buendia, was it?
Yeah, Buendia.
On the edge of the box, left-footed shot.
That was close.
Turned on a sixpence and then fired a left-footed shot down towards Begovic's right left-hand post, and it grazed the edge of it, I think.
Yeah, kissed the post.
That was really close.
That was close. I think, by the way, the secret to this second half performance so far, clearly, is the back of the net mug.
Yeah, right, Jeff. Watch this. Dan Juma, left flank. What's he going to do with it? He's beat one man. He cuts inside. What's he going to do with it? Come on, Danj.
Yeah! What a goal!
What a goal! What a goal! Oh my God! Dan Juma, what the hell?
What a goal!
He's going to the Euros with Holland.
Wow.
He's going to the Euros, isn't he?
What a finish.
Oh my God.
What a finish.
That's absolutely phenomenal.
Beats one, comes inside, beats two, cuts inside, thinks about it, then what a hit that is. It doesn't look like he puts much power in it either, does he? Not much backlift at all there.
Dan Juma, on the left flank, cuts in, as you say, beats, and he just looks like he was going to run across the whole pitch. And then halfway through, he decided, actually, I'll take a pot shot now. Top left-hand corner.
What a goal.
All the way.
Come on, boys.
All the way.
Come on.
Wow. Wow.
That's more like it. That is more like it. Yeah. That is
I'm
more
knackered,
like it.
Jeff. I'm knackered.
This is exhausting doing this, Sam. Cantwell.
No, he's all right. That's not a pen. That's a free kick, if anything, yeah.
He's going to get a card. He's going to get booked for that.
Adam Smith. Oh, my God. Right.
Yeah, we need...
Oh, here he goes. Paul Kenwood. Here he goes. Can I just remind you that I was the first person calling for Dan Juma to get game time last season before relegation. Imagine if we had played him. Imagine. All right, Tom, I told you so. Paul, I told you so, Kenwood.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Paul, he did get some decent game time. I mean, he had a poor game away at Watford when he played. He missed an open goal, and he was poor against Manchester United. Do you remember that offside when it was easier to stay onside and that whole sort of looking across the line?
Yeah, I do remember that, and also
he didn't look like this player that he is now, does he?
Ooh, Norwich free kick. Is that a corner? No. Yeah, it's a what is it? Corner? Goal kick? No idea. Corner. Yeah, and he also didn't he start at Spurs as well, or did he come on at Spurs? I can't remember.
He had a lot of injuries as well. He was one of those players who was out of the side for a long time, so I think that's slightly unfair. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're watching this and you want to react, then we've got the ball gets corner to Norwich, near post, run comes across. Dinked header, not so different to that Huddersfield one, really, was it? Just less deeper, and the angle was a little bit more cute. But he just got a flick on, head into the far post, but did go wide. And as Chris Edwards said, heart and throat there. Same kind of corner we saw. Yeah, exactly. That's what we just said.
Carter Vickers did throw himself to the floor not to actually get a touch there. He did well.
yeah, he did. Oh.
This is a cracking game, isn't it? Come on, boys. We need to get a third to kill the game off because Norwich are still dangerous, even though they've got 10 men, and we know how vulnerable we are to set plays like corners.
Yeah. If you're watching this and you're enjoying it, there's 170 that are watching at the moment. There's a like target at the top. If each and every one of you clicks a thumbs up on YouTube, we would truly appreciate it because what it does, it helps us know you like this kind of stuff. If we don't get many likes, we just think, oh, let's probably not bother doing that. Also, it helps with the algorithm as well. So anyone who's searching Norwich City, AFC Bournemouth, our video will come up there just by you simply doing one thing, and that's hitting the like button as well. Plus, if you want to follow us throughout the rest of the campaign, feel free to subscribe as well, because we're going to be following AFC Bournemouth's playoff run-in. And let's be fair, we're beating the champions-elect on their own turf. Yes, they've got 10 men, but it's not always easy to play 10 men, eh? So, yeah. Please subscribe. And Dan Juma. Champagne football. I mean, he's got the ball back now. Oh my God. And he strikes it towards the near post. Good save by Krul. And
he was offside there.
He was off. Yeah, he was. I mean,
he's in the mood. He's in the mood, though.
You know, if Willow, Jeff, was describing the first half against Barnsley as champagne, what the hell is this? This is some of the finest French cognac ever.
Yeah, I think at the moment, if you take that first half and this bit the second half, it's sort of slightly dodgy Prosecco football we're playing.
Yeah, that's right. You know, like
it's getting better.
Little zone.
It's getting better. That goal was brilliant, and that's the sort of magic you get from Arnie. Get the ball to him more. I think he's hacked off that he's not going to be on a hat trick, already.
Well, yeah, that's right. I mean, he was. Yeah, you're probably right, to be fair. And Dom's got a lot of making up to do, to be fair. Thank you to AFC Bournemouth Germany for the super chat. Really appreciate it. £2. Time to get another beer as a celebration. I've got one queued up, and your money helps to support the channel because we pay out lots of stuff every month just to keep it going. StreamYard and all sorts of other fees. And the ball into the box is poor from Kelly. But, good movement, though. Good movement. And, yeah, so we pay for our podcast platform, for our graphic software, and all that kind of stuff. So every penny we make through these super chats, it does really help. Luca has lost respect for our club, Jeff.
Why? Why? So that means he's a Norwich fan.
Pearson reminding me of Tom Daly, who is an athlete in his prime. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Olympic bronze medalist, I do believe, at the last Olympics.
A born winner, Luca. Is that what you're saying? Luca, get in the bin. Cheers, mate. Thanks for coming on. Anyway, right. So, heads up, our clock, this is how tin pot we are. Our clock doesn't say 63. It says an hour 3 minutes, but you can work it out, right? So that's the rough timestamp of where we are.
Yeah,
You
63
don't hear
minutes.
Clive Tildesley saying that.
This is nice. We're playing with a bit more zip now, and Norwich are going to have to come out, so they can't just defend en masse. We should be able to get more goals here. If we're sensible.
Is it me, or is there like 4 Bournemouth players in this shot and only 2? Oh no, there's a third Norwich player there now. But Norwich are going for this, so I think they're trying to commit numbers forward.
Well, they want to win this. I think they're definitely saying they want to win it. By the way, they're playing. They've got nothing to lose, have they? They're proud. They don't want to win the title and lose the same. They don't want to win promotion rather and lose on the same day, do they?
Harry Wood, thanks for the compliment, mate. I've had lots of people. Oh, sorry, clock. Cheers,
nice
mate.
clock.
Harry Wood, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. Norwich, South Coast humbling, says Daniel Featherstone. 105 on the likes, 45 more. That's all we need to support this channel. And we will repay you with watch-alongs and a hell of a lot of content. Jeff, you up for doing a second look tomorrow on this?
Oh, yeah. If people aren't sick of me already after this.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll all be good, mate. I'm sure they'll all be good.
Sam's made a difference, don't you think? He's just brought a bit of energy and passion up front.
I thought you were talking about me then for a minute, but he has.
And obviously you, Sam, as well. You bring a lot of energy and passion to the watch-alongs. You know that?
He's got that kind of physicality that I think Dom, sometimes doesn't have. A bit of grit, doggedness.
Yeah.
And we saw that against Barnsley, I think, where he manages to win Rico a free kick, where Rico scored that goal at Barnsley, and it came out of nothing, and that was just Sam putting his body on the line and just chasing after lost causes, which I think Sam and Dom are a combination that should be tried, and I'm glad he's tried it. I mean, could this be another tactical masterclass from Woodgate, Jeff?
Sam Surridge has been really unlucky this season. I think after that Barnsley game, you'd have expected him to get many more minutes than he's actually got. And in fact, he played really well against Burnley too. But he's overlooked because of the system, because he's only got room for one striker playing the 4-3-3. And arguably, Dom just brings a bit more because he can bring other players into the game more. He's more skillful. Sam's just sort of old-fashioned 4-4-2. Stick him up there with a little guy, and he'd be great. In this sort of context, I think he's great because we're playing against 10 men. You can stick him up there with Dom because they're not going to be as much of a threat going forwards. That's why he's looking so good tonight. Right,
let's check this watch-along setup that we've got going on here, Jeff. And now this is a thing of beauty. I'm loving the old school keyboard.
Very old school.
Very old school, but as you scroll up, he's got, he could have done it the other way round, and he could have had, like me and you on the small screen, but no, he decides to put us on the big screen.
I mean,
that's what we're talking about.
He knows where the priorities are, don't you think?
He does. Loving the random Pritt sticks he's got on his desk, pretty good. He's got another keyboard. He's just showboating now. Random knee on the left side of the screen. Whose knee's that?
It's bizarre. How many keyboards has he got in this room? Is it someone who works in IT, do you think?
He's got to. Yeah, absolutely got to work in IT. Loving the gym jams. If they are gym jams, you've got a tripod there. He's got all the tech. Is that a TV on the left as well?
He could have a third screen with the game on, couldn't he?
And the amount of tabs he's got open. 336. So he's in America by the looks of it. But tell you what, top man, thank you so much for sending in your watch-along setup.
That's the 7 for the keyboards, I think. 7.
Brilliant. So, yeah, that was a thing of beauty. And that was sent in by Eric Miller. Eric, you're a top man. We are only joking when we talk about your mouse mats and your random knees in the photos. Thank you so much for watching Back in the Net. We really appreciate it. And your support is hugely appreciated. Thank you, mate. I think there's more to come as well, by the way, mate.
There is more to come. Here we go. Another set piece delivery. What do you think?
Let's see what we got here. Whipped ball in.
first man.
A little bit higher. That kind of pace is good, but just needs to get over that first man. But again, if we were 1-0 down, we would be tearing our hair out and moaning to death about the poorness of that new set piece delivery. But we've got a bit of leeway now that we're 2-1 up, eh?
We have. Yeah, we have. Pearson's getting a mouthful from the Norwich bench. I like Pearson. What is it we like about Pearson? What is it? I mean, he's not a particularly flashy player, is he? He just does the Harry Arter job, I think.
And yeah, exactly. You said it yourself, Harry Arter-esque, I think. Very much Harry Arter-esque. Jeff, I was about to say, someone put on screen about a new mug. Stu Cowan wants a back of the net mug. We will be having them at some point to purchase, won't they? Can we see that? There we go. Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Soon you will be able to purchase one of these bad boys. Yeah, that's looking good, Jeff.
Red inside.
Red inside, red handle. Fantastic.
It is quality. Dishwasher safe too, Sam. Have you mentioned that?
No, I haven't.
Oh dear, we're giving a lot of free kicks away. Brooksy in the book. Yeah, he knew what he was doing there.
Yeah, he did. He did know what he was doing. Harold Bark, yes, your mug is on the way. I have been slow to send them out, but I will get that sent off to you ASAP. My audio is lagging behind my picture at the moment, Jeff. So what I'm going to do is just have a little, flick around for a bit and see if I can sort this out whilst Norwich.
Pick the ball out. That's great. So here we go. 20 minutes to go. Could be on for our 6th consecutive win. Junior's coming on. I wonder who's going to come on for.
It's got to be Brooks, isn't it?
It's got to be Brooks. Yeah, Brooksy.
Yeah, it's Brooks. He's done. I was about to say he's done all right, but has he though?
Well, I mean, the thing you can say about Woodgate is substitutions are predictable. Every game, Brooks is going to get subbed on the 70th minute for the last 3 or 4 games he's played. And he sort of still looks okay in about 20% of his game, I think. Yeah. The rest of it, he's not at full fitness, or he's not got the right touch. I don't know. I'm worried about David Brooks. I don't know whether he's ever going to regain that quality that we saw in that first Premier League season.
He was being linked with clubs for like 40 million at one stage.
I know, and you look at that now and you think, how could that be? But he was an amazing player, and I think the injury's taken a lot out of him. But I don't know. You'd think he'd have got most of it back by now. And in the Championship, playing against poor quality opposition, he hasn't really shown it in many games this season, has he?
No, that's right. No, he hasn't. Very difficult. Very difficult. And when you've got one side, like in Danjuma, who's like playing so well, and David Brooks is so like ineffective on that side, it feels like a bit of an imbalance. And then you sort of look at it and think, well, you have to play Stanislas.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Anyway, Jeff. We're controlling this, aren't we?
We are. We're playing it around nicely at the back. Pearson controlling the ball. It's looking comfortable, because Norwich are going to have to come out if they want to if they want to win this game, or if they want a draw, they're going to have to press us and come out. And I don't think they feel comfortable doing that at the moment.
Danjuma's cut inside.
Dom.
That's not the place to do that, is it?
No. Great block, Carter Vickers. Great block. Now this sort of transition, let's go for it. Come on, boys. Come on. They're stretched. Come on.
On the left-hand side now with Lloyd Kelly, who plays it back into Billing, who temporarily miscontrols, but it's all good. It's not going to affect anything. Pearson now. probably gonna. Oh yeah, he feeds Billing. We're just kind of content with the ball at the moment. I mean, it's
yeah. Come and get it off us, Norwich. We can do this all night long, except when Dom does that.
Dom Solanke overplayed it, and now Norwich are on the break. But we have got so many men back. And now's a good chance to counter.
Come on,
Left-hand flank.
come on.
With Danjuma now. Do your thing, Danjuma. Oh, you know what? He bloody took so long. He's going around the houses here. Oh, you know what? He should have got the strike away.
That was good defending, though. The defender read what he was going to do and got ahead of him. That was clever play from the Norwich guy.
Yeah. It's how are you feeling in terms of tension, Jeff? Because I'm not so tense anymore, weirdly.
Every time I look at the clock, I think I feel a bit more tense. I think I'll be worse when it gets into the 80s.
Yeah.
If it's still 2-1.
You know, I came into this like thinking like, you know, that a win is probably not going to happen and we'll probably get a draw. So in my mind, even if they did equalise it, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But you know, for team morale, it's absolutely huge, isn't it?
Oh, this is a massive game for us in the playoff context, particularly today after teams above us drop points.
Yeah. To
win this game is a massive statement. And I know it's against 10 men. Doesn't matter how it comes. Just to get the 3 points would be huge. Carter Vickers, quality play.
Oh my God! Here we go. Oh my God! So Danjuma's marauding forward on the left-hand flank.
Is there offside?
Danjuma forward. He's got a bit of space on the ball now. What's he going to do? Oh, he's holding it up. Taking so long. Lloyd Kelly.
What?
Lloyd Kelly! Lloyd Kelly! Lloyd Kelly. I want to be like Lloyd Kelly. Hey! Sorry, I'm getting all the scores mixed up. Oh my God.
Wow. I did not see that coming. Wow.
Nor did I, Jeff.
Lloyd Kelly, the first goal of the season. First goal for us ever. Clear, he was offside.
That's the scoreline. Give the people what they want. Wow. So, Jeff, talk us through the goal.
Well, Danjuma was offside there when he picked up the ball. He was offside, but heck, lays it back. Lloyd, I think he's going to swing it over to the back post. Hits it. It must have gone through a Norwich player's legs there because Krul was unsighted, I think.
Barely any backlift.
What a strike. Clean as a whistle. I mean... What you can say...
those F-bombs on the way. Sorry, Jeff.
What you can say, ever since the 5th minute, everything's gone for us in this game, hasn't it?
Yeah. I mean, look, we're playing against 10 men, though. Are we kind of going beyond our station a little bit by getting so excited?
Well, they've conceded. Cantwell's going off, so they've decided, they're just gonna lob it forward to the big guy now. That's good.
Oh.
That's great.
Tom, life. Tom, 3-1 says Luke. Good goal.
Mr. Tiggs, I win a watch-along. Come on.
Oh, Jeff, let's just see how we go there. But yeah, I mean, pretty good, gotta say. Lloyd Kelly just did not look like he was going to be taking a shot.
Well, he didn't, did he, at all? And I swear it was lined up for hit the far post because Sam Surridge was at the back stick there. But wow, what a clean strike! I mean, he has threatened the last few games. He's had a few chances, hasn't he? He's looked decent. Long
Norwich
ball
could be in here, but we've got enough men back to deal with it. Surely to go.
Go on, Lloyd. Well played, Carter Vickers. Solid as a rock.
This, you know what? This is a massive statement of intent to the rest of the league. But you've got teams like Brentford, Swansea, Barnsley, who are probably going to be the 3 teams that fill in the playoffs, and they're going to be scared. But does that also mean they're going to be trying even harder against us?
Well, the next game, I think probably the trickiest game in our run-in is actually Millwall away. I think that is going to be a really difficult one. They're a horrible team to play at the best of times. the way they frustrated. Who was it they were playing today? Millwall. They got a point, didn't they, off Brentford?
I'm not actually sure. Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yeah.
So they held Brentford to a 0-0, and I can see them being just horrible to play against, because they do play for set plays. They're a big team, big physical side, who we don't normally compete well against. And I think away from home, that is going to be our trickiest fixture of the run-in.
And how do they do against us at our place? They
drew. Do you remember we were 1-0 up, and then they scored in the final minute of long ball into the box, which we didn't really defend very well. Well,
there we go. The time on the screen, despite the fact it says 1 hour 19, we are actually on 79 minutes, and we're watching. We're watching Delia Smith at the moment, who's not going to be overly happy with what she's seeing, but to her, it doesn't matter. It's a slight blip on the season, isn't it?
Wave. Delia,
yeah.
Give us a wave. She can't hear us.
Though, I mean, that's pretty good to have got a, to have done the double over Norwich.
It's massive. It is massive. And look at what we did against Watford. We only dropped 2 points away against them. So the top two sides, we've actually undefeated against them. It's amazing, isn't it, when you think about it?
Oh, mate, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Come on, Arnie, get another.
Yeah. Right, what can we do here? What can we do?
Arnie's
in again. He's not. Oh, my God, that's a pen.
What's a pen, Riff?
Yeah, that's a pen. That was a pen.
I want to see that again.
Oh, yeah, no, so do I. That looked like a pen to me.
Oh.
What do you think after seeing that replay?
Not sure. Right. No, he got the ball but it was one of those just got the ball first. Right,
a Bournemouth corner on the left-hand side.
Possession. Let's play possession, boys.
And is that Junior Stanislas out there on the left-hand side now?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they've pushed Arnie into the middle.
Interesting.
Maybe it was just for the corner, actually, Sam.
Yeah.
He's running back over. Oh.
Tell you what. We're happy with this. Let's crank up the atmosphere because I think we need it, eh?
I'm totally out of sync.
Yeah, we are. Right.
Yeah.
We're just controlling the game now.
We need a good burst of "You're Not Singing Anymore," don't we, to these Norwich fans?
You know what?
Keep the red flag.
One thing that I always remember is being I'm not sure if it was the Championship promotion season. It might have been, but we went down to 10 men, I think, and we played Bolton at their place and we won 2-1. Or was it Bolton or Wigan? I can't remember. I think it was Bolton.
I think it was Bolton.
And we played, we played better with 10 men than we did with playing with 11. And that's not the first time that we've done that. But Norwich have not done that today, have they? And I think it's almost been a confidence thing. As soon as they went down to 10 men, they just sat back and. It's almost like they played for the draw, but thankfully we exploited them.
Well, I think they played for the 1-0 from the pretty much the minute the guy got sent off, which it was a long way out to be doing that. Frankly, That's the problem. You can do that for like a 30-minute period or even a second half, but to do that for 70 minutes, no. No, and to be fair, what we have this season that we didn't really have when we played 10 men against Palace, or there was someone else we played against 10 men with last season, and it was poor. But what we've got is we've got much more attacking threat. We look like we can score goals with this team. Whatever you might say about them, we do look like we can score.
Yeah, absolutely. Last chance to pop in your watch-along setups. If you're watching, at the bottom of the screen, you can see it scrolling past. Send a photo of how you're watching us on AFCB podcast with your screen and your phone. And we'll get your picture on air. Thank you so much to everyone that has got involved tonight. We're going to be on air on this until 10, and then the free-for-all is straight afterwards. So this video will go onto it straight away, but we're going to have a chance for you to have your say live. So just grab some headphones, plug it into your device, and be brilliant to have you on. Right, whereabouts are you watching from? Whereabouts in the world are you watching from? On chat, type in where you are. We don't need the coordinates like one of you last time. I think someone actually gave his geographical coordinates, so I basically knew where he lived. But let us know whereabouts in the world you're watching from, and we will we'll tell people whereabouts you are. We got one from Latvia. He's a regular. He's going to do a face reveal as well, because he's been like audio only. We've got Daniel Featherstone in New York. Jack in Virginia. Who else have we got? We got Donal in Ireland. Ollie Ways in Dorset. Ian Bateman, Corfmullen. Hello, Ian. Hope you're all right. We got James in Poole. Clearwater, Florida for Chase. Hello, Chase. Hope you're all right, mate. I saw you at Turf Moor. That was a bad day, wasn't it? We got Asheville in North Carolina for Eric. Him and his curved screen and his keyboards. Love you, Eric. Top man. Daniel is in Florida. Mark Baker's in Exeter. We got Terry in St. Louis. Ellen in the Isle of Wight. I mean, I'll put these on screen. We've got a smorgasbord of locations, Jeff.
One thing that gets me: why is AFC Bournemouth Germany in Edinburgh?
Yeah, I don't know.
Figure that one out.
Yeah, no idea. Gillingham, or is that Gillingham? It could be one of them. Lymington. Oh, we got Lymington. Very nice. Romania. Daniel Ford.
Wow.
Cheers, Daniel.
Wow, far and wide.
Neil Whedon's pulled a short straw from where he's staying tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, that's got to be for work, Neil.
No, I feel sorry for you, Neil. Really sorry for you, mate.
Yeah.
Feel the pain.
And we've got Kent. PK's near Castle Point. Top man. Wilco's near Liverpool. First person from Bournemouth, I think. Oh, we got another one. More down. Superb. Love it. Thank you, guys. We got North Carolina again.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That North Carolina fan club's pretty big, isn't it?
It's got to be. It's huge. Love it.
Poland.
And also Steve in West Yorkshire.
West
Cheers, guys.
Yorkshire. Good work, Steve.
Yeah, good work. Come on,
Yes.
then. Not long to go then, Jeff. We're nearly there.
Superstitions. Do you ever walk out before 90 minutes is up, Sam, in a game?
No, but what I do is because, I've got my trusty mic, haven't I? In fact, I've got it, I've got it with me, like in the back of the net hold all. This is where I store my equipment. I've got my, my back of the net mic.
Very good. I recognise that. Very good.
I've got my tablet here. I've got back of the net stickers, actual stickers.
Stickers.
Yeah. Real.
Wow. The merchandise is
the merchandise flying out here. Unbelievable. And one thing that I've also got, Jeff, that I saw in my bedside table. I don't know if you saw, but we also got a back of the net mini telescope.
What do we use the mini telescope for, Sam? What's that?
It's it's for seeing that we're reaching the Premier League, Jeff. That's what it is. It's the Premier League I can see. Oh my God! It's there. It's huge. It's coming.
Closer. It really is getting closer.
It is getting closer. Oh my God! Come on.
Should we have a quick? We are going up. We are
going up. We are going up. Come on, lads. Come on.
Oh, good turn, Solanke. Come on. Let's have a fourth. Come on.
Oh, yes. I mean, fucking, when you're after quality, Stu
That's
Cowan.
that final ball. If we could pass the final ball, we'd have scored so many more goals this season.
Oh. You know what? And that still frustrates me.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
whilst
me
I'm
too.
obviously delighted, it still frustrates me when you see errors like that.
Yeah, totally.
Does my head in.
You know what as well about this? You know what about this game? We've had that classic Bournemouth performance of this season, which is poor first half, but actually great second half.
Yeah, very much so.
So
Jeff,
yes, what's that?
by the way, the tablet that I've got a tablet, is also back of the net branded.
Your branding is incredible. I've got to work on that around this house. I barely can compete outside of the mug.
100% Watchalong record when done in-house.
Yeah, disclaimer.
Yeah. Right.
Come on, let's have a fourth. Come on.
I mean, like, are we being greedy by wanting a fourth? Dan Juma's cutting inside. You know what? Sometimes he wants to, like, his brain's working faster than his actual feet. I find.
89 minutes, Sam. We are going to win. We are going to win this game.
No.
6 in a row. 6 in a row.
James Rood has just reminded me. James Rood. Yeah, good point. We had hospitality at Watford in the Premier League in the last season where we lost what we thought was 2-0. And we actually learned it was 3-0 because I was doing my post-match interviews outside. And it turned out we lost 3-0 to Watford in that fateful season. James, nice to see you on board. Thanks for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate it. Yeah, that's the one time I've left early. But other than that, Jeff, I tend to hang around in the concourse because I've got my trusty mic.
Yes.
And I just race outside the 1910 bar and get as many chats as I can in. So, but I don't leave early. No way. Just in case.
Watching this game with the Sky commentary turned down, what are they saying? Are they saying that we actually deserve to win this, or are they saying it's all poor Norwich because they had a player sent off?
Yeah, you know what? I'm interested to find out. Yeah, I'd love to know what they say.
Pearson draws another foul.
Oh, life!
It's lovely. Doesn't get much better.
Oh, mate, we're going to enjoy doing this second look, aren't we, tomorrow?
I think so. Plenty to talk about. Who's your man of the match, Sam?
I mean, I want to say Pearson. We're on the countdown now, Jeff. We're on the countdown. We got a 2-minute countdown because there's 3 minutes of injury time.
Arnie's been pretty special, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, you know what? It's between Arnie and maybe Pearson, perhaps.
I think Arnie's going to get it.
Yeah, I think so. And this is what Sky Sports look as though they're going to give it to him. I mean, that goal at 2-1 was phenomenal. Yeah. He can feel hard done by that he didn't have 2 in this game because, Dom Solanke, what was he thinking? I'd love to hear what Dan Jim's got to say about that.
It's going to be special if he is man of the match and what his interview is going to be like afterwards. Yeah, man of the match. There you go.
There you go, Dan Jima. Right, how many likes are we on, by the way? Let us know how many likes we're on. We want to get 150 before we go, and we're going to be off air in under 5 minutes' time, and we're looking for 150. Not for our egos, not for anything, but we just need it. Okay, let us know. Dan Jima. 124. We're way off. Oh, will it be done? If you're watching now and you haven't liked it. Like, if you're one of those YouTube people that just watches videos and doesn't want to like, don't worry, we don't know that you've liked it. All we do is just see the number go up, okay? So, even if you don't want us to know that you like it, it's just a thumbs up for us. So we'd really appreciate if you can like it, because it helps us in the long run. We're a small little tin pot channel, aren't we, Jeff? But we're trying to do big things.
Very small, but we try hard.
Yeah, 131 now. Wow.
Even better.
Maybe there's chance. Maybe 19 to go. Can it be done? Right. And Junior Stanislas bearing down on goal. Ball temporarily cleared. Seconds to go. There we go, Jeff. It's
looking good.
That is it.
Up the Cherries. 3 huge points. We've done it.
Jeff, talk me through it. Talk me through it. I mean, I certainly wasn't expecting that at the start of the game today, but we've come away with a 3-1 win at Carrow Road. Congratulations, by the way, to Norwich. Deserved champions. You've been consistent all season, but the team with momentum goes to Carrow Road, which is never an easy place to go, and has managed to secure all 3 points. That's a huge result for us, isn't it? Huge
win. I think Norwich were the better team before the sending off. Sending off changes everything. I think Norwich got their tactics wrong. I think they were just too defensive against us, and our confidence grew. Should have been 1-1 at half time, but wasn't. And I think bringing Sam on changes the dynamic of the game in that second half. We look much more threatening, and an outstanding goal from Danjuma. Outstanding goal. So really happy with that second half performance. Think great 3 points, 6 in a row. I can't believe it. I think 6 is my number. And we are also unbeaten on the Watchalong as well, Jeff, which is, these stats that we've got. Oh, come on. 139. We've only got a few seconds left. 139 likes. 11 to go. Just 11. That's all you need to do. Just hit the like. We don't even see it. Go on. Come on.
So, Danjuma was the man. Jonathan Woodgate. We've got to give him some credit, haven't we?
I think he probably did give them a rocket at halftime, and he did have the courage to change things around as well. Bringing Sir John Falerma, smart move, and the players delivered. That is what we need them to do when they have the opportunities to take them. We did tonight. Some magic from Danjuma, magic from Kelly. I thought Kelly had a really solid game too. So. Great 3 points, level on points with Brentford. We're only short of them on goal difference, I think, now. And Swansea in our sights, Watford still in our sights. So that automatic promotion is still on.
I mean,
I know it is still on.
Here we go. Then this is the table right now, and the bit that you need to see is that unbelievable record for AFC Bournemouth. We're in 5th, and as Jeff said, level on points with Brentford and a couple behind Swansea. Absolutely crazy. Jeff, what can I say? It's been an absolute pleasure tonight to have you on. Thank you so much, buddy.
I'm so relieved that we won that. I'm so relieved. So relieved. So, well done, boys. I'm back on again because I'm not unlucky. That's fantastic.
And we've done the 150 likes as well. We've got 151. Everyone, thank you so much from everyone all around the world. As Paul Mel said, when was the last time we beat Norwich at their place? It's something that we might have to discuss on the free-for-all. At the end of this video, it should go over to it. But if not, just go to the YouTube homepage and we will make sure that you can see that video as our premiere video. Jeff, have you got a 5-word match report for us to finish?
5 words match report. First half bad, second better.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm certainly happy with that. It's been a pleasure to have you on, Jeff. Thank you so much.
Great. Thanks for having me on, Sam. Really enjoyed it.
And flick over to the free for all. It starts in less than a minute. See you shortly.